Hi, YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back with another Monday morning mailbag. Get yourself a cup of coffee, kick back, relax. Let's talk a little wet shaving and a few other things. What do you got this morning? I got a new coffee again. Hang on. That is a wonderful, marvelous cup of coffee. Again, from Sterling, from that sample pack that I recently picked up. This is the Sterling Breakfast Blend. Boy, this is wonderful. Smooth and balanced. Absolutely wonderful. It's a medium roast. I got the ground coffee. Again, the sampler pack was about $15. You get to choose from 3 different kinds of coffees that you want in that sampler pack. And last week I used Brazil. This week it's Breakfast Blend, and it is an absolutely marvelous cup of coffee. You open this bag up and you get that wonderful fresh coffee aroma. It really is terrific. So just go up to sterlingsoap.com. They have a whole section there where they sell their coffees. If you want to just kind of simplify the surfing process, just go to www.sterlingroastery.com, and that'll drop you right into that section of their website where you can order coffee. So next time you're up there getting some shave soap or some other wet shaving gear, check out their coffees. Really, really very, very good. And I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Hey, if you're taking me on your morning commute, thanks very much for the lift. I really, really do appreciate it. Got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. Hey, by the way, Jim Maraci, he was the winner in the 6,500 subscriber giveaway. He won that beautiful razor and brush stand that Andy Schneider so very kindly offered to build for a winner. And he sent a picture of it, and he writes, Andy and Mark, I want to thank both of you for the razor stand. I really appreciate it. I think it looks great in my shave den. I am just thrilled beyond words. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jim. Jim, congratulations again. I'm so glad that you received it. My thanks to Andy Schneider, because he did the lion's share of the work. All I did was pick up shipping costs. But Andy, it was all him. Thank you again, Andy. Really, really do appreciate the contribution. And it looks great. Congratulations again. We're going to do it again at 7,000. We're going to give away some other great stuff. And, it's just been absolutely great. The response from the viewers on this channel has been absolutely, absolutely wonderful. So thank you again to all the viewers who entered and shared and commented. And again, a big, big thanks to Andy Schneider. And Jim, congratulations again. As I say, we got a lot of stuff to talk about this morning. Just some great, great content. It's Cyber Monday, so I'll be tweeting out Cyber Monday deals in regards to wet shaving gear. So look for that on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter for that. I was tweeting out on Black Friday. Came across another item on Black Friday that I had reviewed. Going to talk about that in the new wet shaving gear segment. I hope it's still available today on Cyber Monday. If it is, I will tweet it out, but we'll talk about that in a little bit here. Boy, just great stuff. Great to see you again. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me. Really do appreciate it. Let's kick it off like we always do every week with a morning shaving tip. Okay, this morning's shaving tip comes from a viewer named Michael, and he writes, Hi Mark, I have a shaving tip that I'd like to submit for your show. Hopefully this has not been sent in yet. If anyone has small children and worries about their kids having access to your razor blades, then I have the solution for you. You can buy a cheap cash box and use that to store your razor blades. In my opinion, it is best to use one with a combination lock. This way your kids will not be able to steal your keys to the cash box and do God knows what with the razor blades. There are multiple different sizes of these boxes you can get, so they should be able to accommodate however many blades you own. And then he provides a link to it. I'm showing you some of the screenshots from the Amazon product page. I hope this was useful to you and your audience. Best, Michael. Michael, very, very useful. I think this is an absolutely great tip, a great way to store and lock away your razor blades. We've talked about, other viewers have talked about how when they were children and they were kind of play shaving along with their fathers were very, very aware of razor blades being lying around and having their wet shaving gear tucked away and out of the way from children. Really, I think that's an absolutely fantastic shaving tip. And to say thanks for you and only you is an original George sketch. So all you got to do is email me your snail mail address at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and I will send this to you post haste. And if you also would like an original George sketch, all you got to do is send me a shaving tip. Email it to me at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, mondaymailbag@gmail.com. And if I use it on the Monday morning mailbag shaving tip, you too can receive an original George sketch just like Michael is going to get. So thanks very much for that shaving tip, Michael. I think it's a great one. Thank you for the link to the product. Really, really do appreciate it. Well, we're off to a great start. Again, I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. And you know what? It's about that time. Yeah, it is that time to go back for a refill. I know I'm going to make a few more cups of this in my coffee pot right now. So, hey, let's all go back for a refill. Okay, got some great content in this morning's refill. And I did go back and I made a few extra cups of this coffee because it's just wonderful. We're going to kick it off with something from viewer Mark Bagwell because he commented on our discussion from last week regarding the Gillette Tech razors, these vintage Gillette Tech razors. Here's my ball end from the 1950s, and I've got this fat-handled Gillette Tech, which is pre-World War II. This one right here, the fat handle, is a little more aggressive than the ball end, but terrific razors. And the reason why we're talking about these is because viewer Chuck Summer very kindly sent along some bargain razors that have a Gillette Tech style head, like this Concord. I haven't reviewed the Concord yet. I reviewed the Q-Shave, but I haven't reviewed the Concord yet. And you can see right here, it's got a Gillette Tech style head. Haven't reviewed this yet. Haven't opened it up. I want to open it up during the review. But also this one right here. It says Nan She on it right there. And it has a, let's get this open here. There it is. It has a Gillette Tech style razor head. Very, very similar and reminiscent to a vintage Gillette Tech. Right? See that? So yeah, we'll be reviewing this one as well. And the question was, are these newer ones as smooth and as mild as the vintage Gillette Tech razors? And they're smooth, they're nice, but boy, there's something about these Gillette Techs that are just really, really wonderful. These are great shavers. But Mark Bagwell goes on to say, great show. I agree with you. The Tech is awesome. Great shavers. There is one razor that is very close, a Star razor. Yeah. Be perfectly honest with you, I've not heard of these. He continues, these are good shavers. These are very good shavers. A bit more aggressive than a Tech, but an awesome razor. You can't go wrong with a Tech or Star. Sometimes the simplest solution is the best. And look at the handle of the Star is what he's saying. The knurling is reminiscent of something that you might see on a Razor Emporium Rec Supply handled razor. I don't know. I'd have to actually have the Star razor in my hand, but I'll take your word for it. I know that a lot of the razors that are being manufactured today from Phoenix Shaving, from I would suppose Rec Supply and others, really get a lot of inspiration from these great vintage razors. And nothing wrong with that. It's great to have those kinds of handles and those kinds of razor heads and those kinds of great shaves newly manufactured today by the folks at Rec Supply and Phoenix Shaving. Mark continues, hasn't been made in years, but there are a ton of them out there. So yeah, that's great. That is absolutely great to hear, Mark. Thanks very much for that. I'm going to be looking for a Star razor myself. I have gone up to eBay. I've gone up to Etsy, and yes, they seem to be available. I'm going to do a little more research and see what turns up. But there is yet another great razor to look for to add to your collection from the vintage era, these Star razors. Thanks again, Mark, for that. Really, really do appreciate it. Keith Osman commented about our discussion regarding Taubach shaving cream. We talked about that last week. I never knew that Taubach made a shaving cream. And he writes, the Taubach cream was one of my first purchases when I switched to DE shaving. I find it is a bit runny out of the tube compared to other tube creams, and the scent seems to me to be a bit stronger than the hard soap. The color out of the tube might be a little off-putting to some, a yellow-green color. Now that is that is surprising, considering the Taubach is just that classic, white shave soap color. But it lathers easily and is an excellent performer. It's definitely a good option, especially if you prefer tube creams to sticks or hard pucks. Hey, thanks very much for that information regarding that, Keith, because I've never used the Taubach shaving cream out of a tube. I never even knew they offered it. So thanks for that. And also, thanks for the heads up on the color of the shaving cream coming out of the tube. That way I'll be aware. Thanks very, very much. Viewer Mike H. checked in regarding audio feedback during a shave. Now, a couple of viewers talked about this last week, where they don't like to have anything on in the background, meaning a radio or music, anything like that. They just want to listen to the audio feedback of their shave. They feel they get a better shave if they have more of their senses involved in it, both looking at their shave and also listening for that whisker being shaved off. And Mike agrees with this. He says, hi, Mark, great Monday morning mailbag. Thank you. As always, wonderful and wide-ranging information. Thanks very much, Mike. Appreciate that. To help with one question, I don't listen to anything while shaving because I do want to hear audio feedback while shaving, as it definitely helps while trying to achieve a proper shave. Hope you have a great week, a very happy Thanksgiving as well. Take good care and be safe and be well. Best regards as always, Mark. Well, he sent this before Thanksgiving, but a lot of other viewers agree with this. They don't want to have anything on in the background. It's just them and that shave. They want to listen for that audio feedback. I commented back to Mike that there is this great scene in a movie called Margin Call. Now, if you've not seen the movie, it's about the 2008 economic meltdown. And it's about this brokerage firm. And they discover, a young employee there discovers through doing mathematical models that they're going to have all these bad assets on their books and they have to get rid of them. So the strategy is, how do they dump all this stuff so they're not left holding the bag? And there is this scene where they're all gathering in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning, to talk about their strategy on how they're going to get out from under having all these toxic assets. And one of the senior members in the firm is in the men's washroom, and he's shaving. And I think he's using a cartridge razor, but the point is that in order to increase the dramatic effect, they increase the audio a little bit of that shave he's having. He's going against the grain, and you can hear the whisker being cut away. And really, that always remained with me. That particular scene in that movie really remained with me. I just thought it was just a great dramatic effect. And I've always noticed shaving in films, and that is another great shaving scene in a really very good movie. If you've not seen the movie, give it a look. Margin Call. I think it does probably one of the better jobs of explaining how all of this, how the economic meltdown of 2008 took place. Really very, very well done. I really enjoyed it. And I also enjoyed some of the economic talk and banter that goes back and forth with a lot of the characters. So yeah, check that out. Thanks very much again for that comment, Mike. Really, really do appreciate it. Viewer Rich P checks in, and this is regarding the Gillette Guard and the discussion on single edge razors that we've been having. The Gillette Guard was sent to me for review by Abene Samant. Thanks again, Abi. I really do appreciate it. As well as the Uno razor sent to me by viewer Mark Williams. Anyhow, Rich says, "Hi, Mark. Thanks for including my comment. I tried the Gillette Guard once and my results were mediocre. Not as close as I'd like under the chin. One spot where I wasn't careful with minor irritation, and the head is not as maneuverable in tight spots as the slimmer Sensor XL. And it's too light for my taste as well. That said, it was only a first impression and it went way better for me than the throwaway Bics. Now, there are some wet shavers out there have been using these Bic disposable razors that are single edge, and that's what he's referring to here. I'd have to shave with it a few more times to give it a fair judgment, and the result was decent enough that I definitely plan to do that. I probably will try the Uno as well soon enough. For your information, I inquired with them about the official weight, and they told me the Uno was exactly 1 ounce, which puts it right around the weight of the Sensor XL, for better or for worse. 1.047 ounces for the XL, according to one of the wet shaving forums that he visited. I recently acquired the Gillette Skin Guard, so that one wants a try as well. But next up is my newest arrival, the Vikings Blade Godfather. Super excited about this one. So many razors, so little time. Thanks very much for that, Rich. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, the Godfather is a wonderful razor. I love my Godfather Stonehenge. I really do. It's a fantastic razor. And yes, in regards to the Gillette Guard, it is lightweight. But it's a budget single edge razor, and as Avi pointed out, it's a great introductory razor for young men who want to learn how to shave, how to do the traditional wet shave without investing a lot of money in a safety razor. So that was really the point of discussion here. I'm very, very glad that you tried it, and I'm very glad that you're going to try the Uno razor as well. The Uno razor, again, very, very good single edge razor. Really enjoyed using it. Got some great, great shaves from it. Again, because of the different weight, the fixed head, the fact that it's a single blade cartridge razor, that sort of thing, it's gonna take you probably a good 3 to 4 shaves to really, really understand how to shave with it. Just like anything else, I'm sure that when some wet shavers come from a cartridge razor to a double edge razor, it's going to take them a few shaves to get up to speed with a double edge razor. Same thing with the Uno. Going to take a few shaves. Same thing with, let's say, a gem razor because of the different angle. Going to take a few shaves to really come up to speed with that and understand how to get the best efficiency from that kind of razor. So yeah, so I'm glad you're checking them all out. I'm glad you're using them. Thank you very much for that. Really, really appreciate your opinions on this and your insight and all the great feedback. I think it's going to be very, very helpful to other viewers. Also, enjoy that Vikings Blade Godfather razor. Really do appreciate it. And thanks to everyone who contributed to this week's refill. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, it's time to check out some great stuff, great new stuff in this week's new shaving gear. Okay, we got some great, great stuff in this week's new shaving gear and a couple of surprises as well. Let's kick it off with something from Phoenix Shaving razor blades. Wow, I saw this on a Facebook post. And they are available right now. This is absolutely fantastic. This means that you can do a complete Phoenix shave with Phoenix shaving gear from start to finish. You can kick it off with the Cube 2.0 pre-shave, get a Phoenix shaving brush, shaving soap, Phoenix shaving razor, a razor blade, finish it off with the alum block, aftershave splash, and aftershave balm. A complete Phoenix shaving shave from start to finish because of the addition of these razor blades. And Doug wrote here, a long time coming, you'll finally be able to have a truly all PAA shave. I'm not going to go into too much detail here. I'll save that for the sales page, but I predict you will love how these bad boys handle. Platinum Strangelet Super Sharps, double coated in platinum and PTFE to make for not only a close shave, but a smooth one. But again, read more on the sales page when it goes up. And it's up right now. And there was an introductory price on Black Friday. Hopefully that carries over today. I think it's going to carry over today. It's Cyber Monday. So get them. These are great. They look great. I love coated blades. And having platinum and PTFE, wow, I'm excited. When I get them, I'm going to review them. Absolutely. Also from Phoenix Shaving, a new shaving brush, the Star Wisp 26 millimeter. Wow, that looks absolutely beautiful. As of this video, I didn't see it on their product page just yet. Hopefully by the time this airs, it will be up there. And if it is, I will have a link to it. Really looking forward to that. So some great things and wonderful surprises from Phoenix Shaving to kick off the holiday season. Absolutely wonderful. Beth Jones checks in with an update from Spearhead Shaving. She writes, wanted to forward this to you from Spearhead Shaving. They now offer bath soaps in some of their more popular scents. That's great to see. I've been looking at bath soaps more and more from a lot of these artisan soap makers. Again, you have a really good hot shower with the scent you're going to shave with. It just kind of completes the whole process or kicks off the whole process, making it more complete. Let's put it that way. So thanks very much for that information, Beth. Also from Beth Jones is this update from Henson Shaving that she very kindly forwarded, and this covers some of their holiday offerings. And they write, 1, if you're thinking of gifting a Henson this season, you can use the code REFERRAL, all in caps, at checkout and add 100 pack of blades for free. That's 2 to 3 years of shaving included. 2, today we relaunched our titanium razor, the TI-22. Quantities are limited, but we will be producing them daily. 2, today we relaunched our titanium razor, the TI-22. Quantities are limited, but we will be producing them daily. These will shave similarly to the AL13, but that's their aluminum Henson razor, but experienced shavers will appreciate the added weight. Oh, that's great. And 3, we asked a prominent blade manufacturer to make a blade to our spec, and the results were great. The 1 out of 10 people who use Henson and still have some irritation, we think may prefer this blade. It will be available in mid-December. Wow, blades everywhere. Phoenix Shaving's got a new blade. Henson's going to introduce a blade specifically for their Henson razor. So if you're using the Henson razor, check that out as well. Thank you very much for that update, Beth. Really do appreciate. Also from Beth Jones, and we have to talk about this. She and her husband, Jim, very kindly sent along from Striling Soap Company the Christmas Eve shave soap that is currently available for the holiday season. Boy, this is absolutely wonderful. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful scent. Oh, that is terrific. It's got just the right amount of spices that evoke the Christmas season, but it's also something you can use year-round. At least I know I'm going to use it year-round. And I really look forward to reviewing this. And boy, they really do pack a lot of shave soap in there, don't they? Absolutely wonderful. So my thanks to Beth Jones and her husband, Jim, for sending this along. Not only did they send this, but they also sent along, because we were talking about bath soaps, Sandpiper from Striling, a bath soap. Boy, this is a wonderful scent. This is an absolutely wonderful scent. Check out this scent. Very fresh, very, very vibrant. And of course, if you're in the gift-giving mood and want some stocking stuffers, they also sent along these picks, these soap scoop picks from Phoenix Shaving, a pack of 2. And yeah, perfect for scooping out shave soap to put into your scuttle or your shaving bowl. Absolutely wonderful. So those are, great stocking stuffers for the wet shaver in your life. So check those out. Those are absolutely fantastic. Speaking of blades, we're talking about blades everywhere. Chuck Summer very kindly sent these along. They're just available just now on Amazon. These are the Derby USTA double edge razor blades. You know that I've used their single edge razor blades in a review of a single edge razor head from Yaki. And here are the double edge razor blades right here. So these are available on Amazon. They weren't available at the time I was reviewing the single edge razor head using the single edge razor blade, but they're there now, and they're terrific. I had a shave with them. I'm going to review them down the road. They are absolutely wonderful. Give a really, really nice shave. So really enjoyed that a great deal. So that's great to see as well. Also, we need to talk about Barbus, because I just recently did a shave with Barbus shave cream right here. Big Dude Barbus sent this along right here. And of course, I've done a review of the Barbus shave soap, the cream and the soap, both wonderful performers. And M. Mibner wrote, very nice to see Barbus in action. In Germany, we love Barbus for the classic shave. Some very great products. Greetings, Mark. Hey, thanks very much for that. I really do appreciate it. Just confirming how wonderful Barbus is. And boy, they have a great product line. And I will link Big Dude Barbus's website again, his online store where he sells all things Barbus. Of course, the classic aftershave right here. This is terrific. I rank this right up there with Parasso and La Toja as far as performance and feel. Really, really terrific. And it's got that classic barber scent vibe going for it. A little more refined than the shave soap, to be perfectly honest with you, but really very, very good. And of course, the shaving cream did a great job. Really, really loved using it. They also have the Prestige and the Active aftershaves. They sent along samples of that. Prestige right there, really a terrific scent. And where's the Active? The Active is right here. Active. Yeah, these were great. Absolutely. Yeah, I've sampled these. Very, very good. They have balms up there and all things Barbus. So, check them out. I'll have the website linked below so you can get right to that online store and check it out. But really, Barbus is great. And this has got a scent that has really grown on me. It's a lot of viewers, a lot of wet shavers describe it as a dry citrus scent. Has a little bit of citronella in there. So it's got that kind of a scent going. It's a scent that has really, really grown on me. And they just stuff this container filled with shaving soap. It's going to take a long time to go through this. But it really is a very good performing shave soap. And I just really, really enjoyed using it, as well as the shaving cream. So if you haven't seen that review, it aired this past Friday, so check that out. Again, talks about all things Barbus and some really, really great items in shaving gear, new shaving gear. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. I think that's covered, got everything covered. So my thanks to Beth Jones, Mark Bagwell, and Mr. Mibner for sending along some great leads on some wonderful product offerings that are out there. Wow, great products for the holiday season. So if you're looking for something for the wet shaver in your life to give as a gift this Christmas, this holiday season, boy, here are some really, really great items to look into. Blades, brushes, razors, absolutely fantastic. Thank you again, Beth, Mark, and Mr. Mibner. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, we're not quite done yet. There is one other item I wanted to show you. It kind of falls under new shaving gear, although we've talked about it before. I've reviewed it before in the past. So I guess it's best that it just has its own little slot here. And that is this razor right here, the Easace safety razor. This one is in rose gold. And this was a Black Friday special. This ordinarily retails for about $14, $15. It was on sale on Black Friday for about $10 to $11, depending on the plating option that you select. Now, the nice thing about this is that it comes with a razor stand, and it also comes with 10 double-edged razor blades. And it is also an asymmetrical razor. Let me show you what I mean. Three-piece razor. Blade balance and alignment on this was very, very good. Now, the base plate is marked 1 and 2. You can see right here. It's marked 2 there and 1 down here on the bottom. Okay? 2, the Roman numeral 2 right there, if you can see that, is the more aggressive edge. And the Roman numeral 1 right here is the less aggressive edge. Now, there isn't that great a difference between the two, but enough to where if you want to turn down the aggression, so to speak, all you have to do is just flip the razor to the other side. So you can use it as an asymmetrical razor. You can also shave with it as a symmetrical razor. It's very mild, and it's a terrific razor for beginners. And so all you have to do, if you're shaving with this, all you got to do is flip it and then shave it like this, and you can change the aggression and the approach of the shave. Again, very good for beginners because it's very, very mild. It is very, very nicely plated, although I will point this out again, that I did have a little bit of a shortcoming on the plating right here. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, let me see. Where is it? Yeah, it's right here in this corner here. I don't know if you can see that because of the lighting. It missed some plating right here. It's probably a little difficult to see under the lighting conditions here. But it's missing a little bit of plating there, but it doesn't affect the shave. And we'll have to see what it does long term, if it breaks down the integrity of the metal there. I kind of doubt it. But other than that, it's a really nice razor. It was available on Black Friday. I'm hoping that it's still available on Cyber Monday. Who knows? The price could even go lower to a Prime Day price of $7 or $8. That's why I'm pointing it out. I've reviewed it. I like it. Nice and mild. Great for beginners. You get the razor, the stand, and 10 razor blades. And the price is going to vary right now from about $10 to $11 depending on the plating option. This is the rose gold, even though it's a darker shade of rose gold. They also have chrome and black available. So I just wanted to point this out, the Easace double-edged safety razor with an asymmetrical razor head. And it is on the mild side, and I really, really have enjoyed shaving with this. Great for face shaves, also very good for head shaves. And I believe I did a head shave review with this as well. But just so you know, it's available. It was available on Black Friday at a very good price. I'm hoping it's available today on Cyber Monday at an equally or better price. Just want to point it out to you. Not a bad deal for about $10 to $11. Razor, stand, and razor blades. All right. Okay, we got some great questions and comments this week. Let's kick it off with something from viewer Thomas Beaton, who writes, "Hey Mark, loving these Guess the Shave Soap videos." Well, he left this comment in one of those Guess the Shave Soap videos. I enjoy doing those. I hope you enjoy those. I try to run those on every Saturday. That's kind of when I'm scheduling them. So let me know if you like those in the comments below, because I'm going to keep doing them if it's been getting some positive feedback. And so far it has been. So thanks very much for that, Thomas. I really appreciate it. He continues, "I have a milestone to share along with a recommendation for the Monday morning mailbag. I'm approaching 4 years of wet shaving, and in that time I have tried and tried again approximately 80 different branded blades. True story. I purchased each in either a 5-pack or 10-pack, depending on which was available. After all of that, I have probably 20 that work well for me. Another 15 are questionable, and the rest I have decided don't work for me. I'm not going to get rid of them though. Try them again and see if I change my mind on them later on down the road. I have reached the second blade of a particular brand in my rotation, and I believe this is my number one blade. Normally I get 3 or 4 shaves per blade, but I have pushed this brand to 7. It's Bolzano Super Inox. Now that's spelled S-U-P-E-R-I-N-O-X. Bolzano Super Inox is what I think that's how it's pronounced. I will certainly be buying more of this blade. Now for the recommendation. This artisan has been around for a long time. They have a large selection of soap scents. They offer more than just shave soap. They don't make a new soap base every couple of years. It's a simple glycerin soap, and that's all you really need at the end of the day. Glycerin is one of the largest ingredients in other artisan soaps anyway. It's a simple product at a fair price. Mama Bear's Soap Company. They offer 1-ounce samples as well. I love when artisans offer samples. I have probably 6 samples and 2 full pucks, and will be buying more at some point. I hope this helps people trying to find a budget-friendly soap that smells great. Have a great week, my friend. Well, hey, thanks for that. Those 2 recommendations, the Bolzano razor blades, thanks for that, and Mama Bear soaps. I don't believe I've tried Mama Bear soaps. I don't think I have. I've heard about them in the past, and thanks again for reminding me about them. I'll give them a look, and great. Another great option for viewers out there if you're looking for some shaving soaps. Yeah, glycerin-based soaps. These are the soaps that are a little clearer, like Colonel Conks and Taconic and that TRA soap that I've used. Those are, they are great performing shave soaps. They really, really are. They are a little bit different than some of the other artisan soaps that I've used. But yeah, some of these soaps that are described as glycerin soaps, they make some really, really nice lathers. I've also found that they are thirsty for water. They like a little more water than some of the other soaps out there. But yeah, they are absolutely great performers. So thanks again for that, Thomas. Really, really do appreciate the information. Okay, viewer 4 and 4 left this comment in the video review I did on the Uno razor. And he said, interesting concept and not a bad price, but I'll stick with my DE razors. The few times I fly airlines, I take Bic disposables. They're cheap or inexpensive. Well, this gives me the opportunity to show this to you because I talked about them earlier, and that's the reason why I'm including this. The Uno razor here, it's got a fixed head. It's a single blade cartridge razor. And of course, here is the Gillette Guard. Both of these is what viewer Rich P referred to earlier in the refill. And here they are here. Let me take the cap off of this. Again, pivoting head, single blade, very, very lightweight. Absolutely very, very lightweight. And of course, the Uno razor, 1 ounce CNC aluminum, aircraft aluminum handle right here, CNC machined. Aircraft aluminum handle. And again, it's got a fixed head and it is a single edge. So yeah, a couple of really nice options to take with you if you're flying. And also for daily shaves, if you prefer something like this, these are good options. Now, this you can buy for like $30. Comes with the handle and it comes with a packet of about, I think 12 cartridge heads. So that's really a nice start. And of course, you can subscribe to their service and get more cartridge heads delivered to your door. And of course, the Gillette Guard, it's a budget single edge cartridge razor with a pivoting head, very lightweight handle. And you can buy the cartridges like this. Okay, that's how they come. So a couple of good options, especially for flying on airlines, because both of these meet TSA guidelines. So you can throw them in your DOP kit and take it on a carry-on which is why we talk about these, especially with the holidays. There are a lot of viewers out there probably going to be traveling for the holidays. So here's a couple of options to take with you in your dop kit, in your carry-on. That's what we're stressing here, that these both meet TSA requirements, guidelines, because they are cartridge razors, single blade cartridge razors. So they meet the TSA guidelines because they're a cartridge razor, but they also give you that feeling of a single edge, like a DE razor, without having to take a DE razor. So that's kind of why we talk about them. So thanks very much for the comment 4 and 4. Really do appreciate it. Allowed me to show the razors and talk just a little bit more about them. Thanks again. Viewer Mark Bagwell sent along this review of Backroads Gold. He recently had them replate 2 vintage Gillette Slims that he owns. And he writes, I had 2 Gillette Slims that needed to be tuned up and adjusted, and I decided to have them replated as well. Backroads Gold offered several metals to choose from, but I've always been a traditionalist and love either nickel or gold, though they also offer copper and palladium. Rhodium is temporarily on hold because the price is out of sight. All of these are awesome metals, but I chose gold for both Slims. I love my bling bling. So I contacted Chris and told him what I wanted. He was very responsive and made the process very smooth. I'm going to rate the service on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. Please note, I paid for this service and am not associated with Backroads Gold in any way, so I have no problem in giving a low score. In fact, I hate giving perfect scores. So here goes. Communication, 5 stars. Chris responds same day. Mail-in process, the mail-in process, 5 stars. It was a very easy process. Tune-up and adjustments, 5 stars. They are like new. Plating, 5 stars, as the photos will show. Polishing, 5 stars. Check the photos. Turnaround time of service, 5 stars. I wish I could give them a higher score because I was stunned at the turnaround time. I also wish to acknowledge Backroads Gold for their online system of keeping me in the loop at every stage of the process. I was able to check the progress of my razors at any time. I have to admit, that's pretty cool. So the big question is, would I do business with Backroads Gold again? Absolutely. Mark also offered this as well. One more thing about them. He charges the same plating fee for gold as he does nickel. It's $60 per razor, Mark. Hey, thanks very much for that review, Mark. It's great to know that there are other services out there for replating of some of these vintage razors, tuning them up, adjusting them, that sort of thing. I'll have links below for Backroads Gold's website, as well as their Etsy store. They also sell razors on their Etsy store. So I'll have that link below as well. Thanks again, Mark. Really do appreciate it. Okay, this next question comes from viewer Gary D. And he writes, just curious, since you don't remember ever using a Track 2 razor and you were surprised by how well it shaved, what kind of razor did you use when you first started shaving? It's a great question, Gary. I really do appreciate it. He left this question in the review I did on the Track 2 razor. I had found the Track 2 razor handle in my late father's shaving gear, and here it is right here, still in its original case. And you can see it said limited gold edition, and that gold plating has worn off. It's not there anymore. But I got some Track 2 cartridges and had a really great shave. And you're correct. I can't remember ever using a Track 2 razor. At least I can't remember using it consistently and saying, yeah, this is what I'm going to shave with going forward. I didn't have any kind of handle like this, and I just don't remember ever using a cartridge, the Track 2 cartridge razor system. Now, just as an aside, I wanted to see what this looked like in gold. So I went up to eBay and I happened to find The same case and the same razor handle in gold. I wanted to show that to you. Here it is right here. And it came with some Track 2 cartridges. Right there, Track 2 cartridges. And yeah, not that bad a shape, really. Pretty good. It's got some imperfection right here, some wear or some cracking here on the plating right here and on this side here. But it doesn't look like that's going to affect the shave. But yeah, overall, fairly nice. I think I got this for like 10 bucks on eBay. And because it's 3 blades or less, and I've often said that with cartridges, I like to use a cartridge razor that is 3 blades or less. Sometimes I'll use a Harry's that is 5 blades or a Dorco, something like that. But really, for the most part, I like to use something that's 3 blades or less. And this fits right in there, 2 blades, which gives me a nice shave. And yes, I was very, very surprised by it because I don't, and you're right, I don't ever recall using a Track 2 razor. Now, let me just kind of qualify that. I don't recall using a Track 2 razor consistently. I bounced around from different cartridges to different disposal razors, that sort of thing. And as a young man, I really wasn't shaving as often as maybe a lot of other guys. I'm a fair-skinned individual. I had a baby face, so I wasn't shaving every day. Also, my sister-in-law, who was a nurse, forewarned me about cartridge razors and ingrown hairs and irritation and said, don't use them. So kind of shying away from cartridges, multi-blade cartridges, which direction do I go in? Well, I went to a drugstore called Bernie Schulman's early on, and I bought a safety razor there. I can't remember what I bought. I don't know if I bought a Schick or a Gillette. Can't remember. Bought a can of shaving cream, came home, and I must have been 16, 17 years old, just with my driver's license, just went up to this place called Bernie Schulman's that is now known as Mark's, and, ran home, had a shave with it, really, really hacked myself up. Didn't understand the process at all. And my father offered to show me. And of course, being a stubborn teenager, I thought, no thanks, Dad. Not for me. I should have taken his advice. I should have allowed him to show me how to do that shave because that's the direction I would have gone in, had I known. But of course, teenager, right? So I guess the answer is that I bounced from razor to razor to try to find something that would kind of fit in for me. But at that time, there really wasn't a lot in the way of traditional wet shaving information that was out there. And it was kind of set aside by a lot of the large razor companies. They were pushing cartridges and their disposable razors. And they didn't want you to know how great a safety razor was, how great a double-edged safety razor was. And of course, you would go into these large drugstore chains like a Bernie Schulman's and those kinds of things. And they really didn't have, as far as I can recall, they really didn't have the complement of shaving soaps available there, at least not in my neck of the woods. It was all, shaving cream in a can and a disposable razor or a cartridge razor. That's what they were promoting at the time. So, there was a lot of confusion out there as to what to use. I was confused. So I ended up using an electric razor because I was afraid to use a cartridge razor because of ingrown hairs. And, the double-edged safety razor really wasn't being pushed or promoted. And where do you find instruction on that? Okay, I turned down the greatest instructor available, which was my father, because I had had such a bad experience. Looking back, I probably should have come back with it and said, Dad, this is what I bought. Can you show me how to do it? I didn't do it. Again, teenager, right? So I just gravitated towards an electric razor, and I used it for years and years and years, and I finally got fed up with it. And, over those years, my father would, remind me, safety razor, best way to shave, Mark. Safety razor, best way to shave. And as I've related on this channel in various videos, after I bought my parents' home, after they passed away, I was doing some cleaning out in the bathroom, in the master bathroom there, and I found my father's shaving gear, and in there I found his Gillette Super Speed, and a lot of other razors and shaving gear, and it's as if he was telling me, Mark, would you please use a safety razor already? Here it is. And wow, went in that direction and have never looked back. Absolutely wonderful. My biggest regret is I wish I would have discovered it much, much earlier, and I wish I would have gotten that instruction from my father. But yeah, that's kind of what happened to me. It really, I don't remember using one specific kind of cartridge razor or disposable razor early on. I can't even remember the safety razor that I used, which was, which didn't go that well. I can't remember, but, gravitated towards an electric razor, as a lot of other young men of that day and age did, and finally came back to the traditional wet shave. So when I say I can't ever remember using a Track 2 razor, yeah, I can't ever remember using a Track 2 razor. At least I can't remember using it consistently, day in, day out, as the razor of my choice. I bounced around a lot, and as I do some of these video reviews, I may have that memory come back like, oh yeah, I remember using, something will be there to jog my memory. Oh yeah, I think I did use this. But for the most part, I don't ever have a clear memory of being in a routine with a specific cartridge razor or a specific razor of any brand. I bounced around a lot. And again, of course, when I was warned about the ill effects of a multi-bladed cartridge razor, yeah, I'm glad I kind of steer clear to that for the most part. So that's kind of it in the long and short of it. Really, I just, bounced around a lot, gravitated towards electric razor, finally came back to the traditional wet shave, inspired by finding my late father's Gillette Super Speed from 1957, and it still shaves great. So that's kind of it in a nutshell, Gary. I hope it answers your question. But again, I can't remember anything specifically. It bounced around a lot. Thanks again for the question. Really do appreciate it. Speaking of cartridge razors, viewer Pierre Martinez offers the following. Hi, Mark. So many excellent shaving soaps nowadays. A good thing and a bad thing for saving money. At my beginning in wet shaving, my friends told me, cartridges are so expensive, you will save money. You will save money doing the traditional wet shave, meaning, wow, you fall down that rabbit hole, you're going to end up spending a lot of money in soaps and creams and aftershaves and razors and blades, that sort of thing. But I responded by saying, Pierre, I know what you mean, but you still get more value for your money from wet shaving gear products than you do from cartridges, in my humble opinion. And Pierre wrote back, I completely agree. The pleasure, comfort, and well-being of wet shaving are priceless. Exactly. That's exactly right. And sometimes we forget about the cost of it. As I've said, it's your face, it's your skin. Why would you want to cut corners on it? Why would you want to do that? Absolutely not. You want to use the best ingredients to get the best shave possible. So don't skimp. That's kind of my rule of thumb. I know there are a lot of great shaving soaps out there that are very, very affordable and give good performance. And it's all in what you want. But that's, again, goes back to what I say. You'll find a shaving soap, a razor, a blade, an aftershave, etc., that fits your skin type and your wallet type. But yeah, if you can afford to spend a little more on that artisan shaving soap or that aftershave balm, or a little more on that stainless steel razor, a little more on that razor blade that is a couple dollars more for $100. Yeah, why not? I mean, if it's going to give you a better result and it's going to treat your skin more kindly, more friendly, and give you a really good result, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I love the traditional wet shave. So many options out there. You will find something to fit your skin type and your budget. And sometimes, yeah, maybe just upgrade just a little bit and see how it works for you. Yeah, it's just a great way to shave. Thanks very much for that comment, Pierre. Really, really do appreciate it. Okay, viewer Chris LJ wrote, I have the PAA Brush Scuttle on the way and looking forward to using it. Have a happy Thanksgiving, Mark. Well, again, as you can see, he wrote that prior to Thanksgiving, and he just recently followed up with the following. Just finished shaving and using the Brush Scuttle for the first time, and it was really nice having a warm brush and lather for the whole shave. I probably would have never gotten one if you hadn't promoted it so enthusiastically. Used a fresh feather blade in my brass carved SB-B razor and got an excellent and smooth BBS shave. Gonna be a great day. Chris, that's great to hear. I've talked about the Brush Scuttle many, many times on the channel, on all my videos. I use this all the time. I'm a face latherer. When I saw this offered on Phoenix Shaving, I jumped at it. I just think this is great. Here's how it works. You put warm water in this large chamber here, or hot water in this large chamber here. Then you insert the inner chamber. Now that you got hot water surrounding that inner chamber there, all you then do is just, when your brush is filled with lather, after that first face lathering, you just drop it in there like that, and it stays warm while you're shaving. And it's nice and warm and ready for lathering up for that second or third pass. It's just an absolutely brilliant, brilliant concept. And this Phoenix Shaving Brush Scuttle is very, very well made, and it's like less than $20. It's just a great, great deal. I use mine all the time, and I show it on screen all the time, or as often as I can. I just love using this thing. It's absolutely, absolutely brilliant. And Chris, thanks so much for confirming what I've been saying, because yeah, it's just a great item, and it heartens me to know that other viewers out there have purchased it and like it and enjoy using it as much as I do. So thanks very much for that, Chris. I really do appreciate it. And again, it's another great item to give to the wet shaver in your life. We're in the Christmas season, the holiday season. You're looking for something unique and different to give as a gift to the wet shaver in your life. Check out the PAA Brush Scuttle. I think it would just be absolutely perfect for the wet shaver out there, the wet shaver that you know in your life. So thanks again, Chris. Really do appreciate it. Well, okay, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below, let me know. Check out the Executive Shaving Company. Use the code MARK5. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog, for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this. I'm on Facebook. Check out my Facebook page. Check out Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements for some great shaving gear. Check out VikingsBlade.com for some great shaving gear. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the products I review in this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. I'll leave you with this laugh. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Make it a great week.